Good evening. My name is Dr. Christina Pepin. I am the president of Omega Chapter and Director of Accreditation, Program Assessment, and Research and Associate Professor within the Layton School of Nursing at Marian University. Welcome to the induction ceremony of Omega Chapter of Sigma. Thank you for celebrating this special occasion with us. This year, 2025, marks Omega's 63rd anniversary and Sigma's 103rd year. We're so glad you've all joined us in continuing this organization's amazing history. We would like to invite you to learn more about our chapter and to keep up to date with what's going on. For more information about Omega news, events, and discussions, please visit our website at omega.sigmanursing.org. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at omega.chapterofsigma. I would like to take a moment to introduce our chapter leaders and honored guests who are participating in this induction. Myself, Dr. Christina Pepin, President, Terry Farno, Treasurer, Amy Femister, Secretary, Harry Irwin, Murphy Cross, and Dr. Felicia Stewart, Counselors. Karen Campbell, Leadership Succession Chair, Andrea Owens, Leadership Succession Member, and Dr. Stephanie Caruso, Newsletter. We would like to recognize the remaining leadership team, faculty, and staff at Marian University Layton School of Nursing for their hard work and dedication to the School of Nursing, the students, and the communities in which we serve. Let's begin our induction.
Hello, my name is Amy Femister, and I'm currently an assistant professor of nursing at Marian University. I have been a nurse and a member of Sigma for nearly 20 years. I currently serve as the secretary for our Omega chapter of Sigma at Marian University. For more than 100 years, Sigma has been recognizing and celebrating excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service within nursing and midwifery. The Honor Society, today known as Sigma, was founded as Sigma Theta Tau in 1922 by 6 nursing students at Indiana University. From those 6 founding members, our organization has grown to more than 100,000 active members in more than 600 chapters in over 100 countries around the world. Sigma also collaborates with several global organizations to improve the health of the world's people, including representation at the United Nations. This offers members the opportunity to extend their reach outside their own communities. We are excited and filled with pride today to welcome our new inductees into our diverse and global membership. Sigma members are leaders at all levels of the healthcare industry. The Society only extends membership to students in baccalaureate or graduate level programs who have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential, and to nurse leader candidates exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. Our membership includes top-notch nursing executives, clinicians, educators, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and others. You are among this distinguished group of nurses, students, and professionals who have met or exceeded the rigorous standards required to receive an invitation to join Sigma. You truly deserve our congratulations. The leadership and scholarship that you have demonstrated represent the essence of the Society. Together, we are Sigma.
Hello, my name is Karen Campbell, and I am the Leadership Succession Chairman of the Omega chapter of Sigma Theta Tau, and I work here at Marian University as part of the undergraduate nursing faculty. Our founders chose the Greek letters Sigma, Theta, and Tau from the Greek words meaning love, courage, and honor, as they believed them to be the enduring values that are the root of the nursing profession. Our crest, which adorns your membership certificate, symbolizes these enduring values, reminding us of our commitment to wisdom and discernment as represented by the I, service, professional endeavor, and strength of leadership as represented by the pillars of stone at the right and left, and knowledge as represented by the lamp. Our key, embedded in the membership pin, reminds us of our charge to uphold love, courage, and honor, and is a symbol of scholarship. The cup denotes the satisfaction of professional life. The circle, with its 6 stars, represents our 6 founders. The lamp is the lamp of knowledge, and the letters in black represent our charge. Remember that our key symbolizes your commitment to nursing excellence. The purpose of this ceremony is not only to honor you as a new member and celebrate your successes, but it also serves as Sigma's promise to you to support you throughout your nursing career and to be a lifelong resource for you. This support will come in part through access to continuing education offerings, top nursing journals, career support, and the opportunity to participate in Sigma's communities of interest and connecting with nurses around the world. Your induction is not the end, the culmination of your scholarly or professional achievements. Instead, your induction signifies the beginning of your membership journey, the start of your involvement within a global network of peers and mentors who are here to guide and support you wherever your nursing career may take you.
Greetings. I am Andrea Owens, Assistant Professor of Nursing at Marian University's Layton School of Nursing. I am currently a member of the Leadership Succession Committee. At this time, we will receive into membership these outstanding new members. Please accept the privileges and responsibilities of Sigma membership by repeating after me. I accept membership in Sigma Theta Tau International, and I pledge to fulfill its commitment to nursing excellence, knowledge, service, and leadership throughout my career.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Caruso, and I'm a board member on the Omega chapter of Sigma. I'm also the newsletter editor, so keep an eye out for the quarterly newsletter you'll be receiving this next year. I'm an assistant professor at Marian University and one of the directors of undergraduate nursing. Now on to the business at hand. Welcome to Sigma. The following inductees are being inducted as students into Sigma. To meet the requirements of this induction, these students must be in the top 35% of their BSN class, earn a minimum of a 3.0 GPA, and completed at least half of the nursing curriculum. These students will graduate from the BS program this May. From our Indiana campuses, Lauren Bramier, Taya Cassidy, Noah Cochard, Caroline DeBoy, Elena Jack, Chi Lee, Jenna Minix, Brandon Nightingale, Callie Runyon, Lauren Sokol, Marlene Tavir, Jaron Waltz, and Joseph Woosley. From our Tennessee campus, Cameo Chilcutt, Ashley Farmer, Perry Heimerman, and Addison Schmidt. From our Oklahoma campus, Mari Grace Malagaya. The following inductees are being inducted as nurse leaders into Sigma. To meet the requirements of this induction, these nurses must be an RN with a minimum of a BSN degree and have demonstrated achievement in nursing in either scholarship, leadership, and/or service. Our nurse leaders are Ivana Howenstein and Rochelle Padilla. Congratulations to all of our inductees.
Please help me congratulate these new Sigma members with our applause, emojis, and congratulation comments. Now that you are official members of Sigma,
The opportunities to become involved, to grow, and to develop as leaders, and to contribute to the nursing profession are virtually endless. Here to share their experience with Sigma, Omega, and the nursing profession is our guest speaker.
I have the pleasure of introducing our induction speaker for today. Dr. Jessica Clark has served as Dean of Creighton University's College of Nursing since January 2024. Having held multiple leadership roles within higher education, Dr. Clark has been instrumental in developing and implementing new programming in allied health and innovative nursing programs focused on addressing workforce needs across the country. Prior to higher education, Dr. Clark held highly regarded nursing administration appointments and leadership roles within clinical settings. One such appointment was the Regional Program Director for Telehealth Programming for the VA, where she oversaw telehealth modalities of care for thousands of veterans across 8 medical centers and 65 outpatient clinicals in 3 different states. She has practice experience in emergency, critical care, and medical surgical nursing. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Clark.
Good evening, and what a tremendous honor to be with you virtually today, to be invited to give this message not only as a nurse, but as a member of Sigma Theta Tau International is one of those full circle moments that makes you pause and reflect on how far you've come and just how meaningful each step of the journey has been. As you may have heard, my name is Jessica Clark, and I am the current Dean of Creighton University. And when I was first inducted into Sigma Theta Tau, I remember sitting in the audience, much like you. I was a student, filled with pride, excitement, and a sense of curiosity. What would this mean for me? What does it mean to be a part of a community dedicated to advancing nursing excellence, leadership, and scholarship? I didn't know it then, but that moment was more than a ceremony. It was a turning point. At its core, Sigma Theta Tau is more than a line on your CV or your resume. It's a commitment to leadership, to lifelong learning, and most importantly, to service. Shortly after my induction, I found myself seeking out opportunities I might not once have thought were there. Some were out of reach. I pursued projects that scared me. I applied for grants. I volunteered for research initiatives I knew nothing about. And why? Because I knew I had the support of a global network behind me. I had a professional home that believed in evidence-based practice, innovation, bold thinking, and that gave me the confidence to push boundaries. More than once, I caught myself thinking, would I have done this before Sigma? Probably not, but Sigma instilled something in me. A sense of belonging to something greater, a responsibility to raise the bar, not just for myself, but for the profession of nursing. Sigma Theta Tau also opened doors I didn't even know existed. Through conferences, webinars, global collaborations, I've had the privilege of learning from nurses who are changing the world. From rural health clinics in underserved areas to researchers and their cutting-edge healthcare technology, it reminded me that nursing is not confined to a hospital or a community. It's a force, a global force for equity, innovation, and healing. And being a part of Sigma meant I had a seat at that table. I come from very humble beginnings. I was a first-generation college student from rural Indiana, not too far from you. And I never imagined that I would find research mentors along my educational journey that would help me develop a national telehealth education video and program while I was working for the Department of Veterans Affairs. My very first publication and presentations were an international technology conference in Luxembourg. I didn't even know where Luxembourg was, but it was my Sigma Theta Tau chapter advisor who helped shepherd me. She taught me to think bigger and expand my dissemination further than I ever thought before. And even as I advanced in my career from the bedside into now leadership roles, from local impact to national initiatives, I carried Sigma's values with me. They guided my decisions. They shaped how I mentored others. They reminded me that excellence is not an endpoint, but a continuous pursuit. To those of you who are newly inducted or early in your careers, first, I offer congratulations. You've earned this. But let me offer this piece of advice. Your induction isn't just a celebration, it's a calling. Don't wait for the right time to get involved. Raise your hand, share your voice, submit that idea, apply for that scholarship, connect with mentors, because Sigma isn't just a title, it's a community that wants you to grow, that will cheer for your success, that will catch you when you fall and challenge you to rise higher. Throughout my career, I've developed what I like to call life lessons. I once had somebody tell me as a researcher and as a leader that I was terrifyingly enthusiastic. Well, I can't help it that I'm just so darn passionate about nursing. But I want to share 5 life lessons that I've really kind of followed throughout my entire life as I've kind of journeyed into research and leadership. And hopefully incite some wisdom on you, and you can develop your own life lessons, add on to that list as you go on. The first one, life lesson number 1, I want you to strive for a beginning, middle, and an end each and every day, with each and every project, with each and every research pursuit. And I bet you're all thinking, well, gee whiz, Dr. Clark, that's real insightful. Everything starts with a beginning, a middle, and an end. You'd be right. But think about those times when you've struggled, when you've lost momentum, right? Whether it be a project, a course assignment. A lot of times it's because we get a little discombobulated that we forget what our ultimate endpoint is. Our middle starts in the beginning, or our beginning becomes our end, and we lose sight of the overall trajectory and that organization, that methodical process. Think about it in research, right? What's the first thing we do when we think about a research study, right? We have to think about a hypothesis. If you're a D&P student, you're thinking about that PICO formation and that question. You strive for a beginning. Your middle is your data collection, because ultimately your endpoint is to implement a product or a project to enhance patient outcomes or to support a new research initiative. So life lesson number 1, I want you to strive for a beginning and a middle and an end to each and every day, to each and every project. Life lesson number 2, what you say and how you say it matters. So let's talk about this one. People across the world say really insightful things, but it's really how they say it is what really compels individuals at times. Just like this today, when I started my presentation or my message to you, I didn't come out and say, hello, everybody, I'm really excited about Sigma. No, right? I came out and I said, hey, thanks so much for having me. Sigma is amazing, right? I can say the same thing, but how I say it, how I compel you, the energy behind it, that enthusiasm, that's what really matters. So when you're going out into the community and you're talking about Sigma and you're talking about scholarship and about how we can advance the profession of nursing, what you say is really important, but how you say it can be contagious. So lead with how you say it. Life lesson number 3, know what fills your cup. And that's a hard one, because as you get into the world, and some of you may be practicing right now, and you've got competing life, work balance, and you're thinking about all the things that get you up and raring to go in the morning, I want you to think about what fills your cup and what you're truly passionate about, because that will really ignite your scholarship and your research agenda. You don't want to be living with a research trajectory or a scholarship trajectory that you're not passionate about. So know what fills your cup. Lead into those areas, because that, my friends, is what's truly important. Because if you take a passion area in your life, you know what fills your cup, the greater the impact will be, not only for society and the populations in which you're serving, but it will be meaningful to your heart. And I tell people this every single day I see them. Know what fills your cup and let that passion lead you into your pursuits, whether it's in your everyday life, whether it's in your scholarship pursuits. It will be a lot more meaningful. Life lesson number 4, as you reach up, I want you to reach down. What does that mean? I talked a lot about the mentors that really instilled in me everyday practice and everyday meaning. It's really important that as you're starting out in your career, or as you continue the pursuit of scholarship, that you're reaching up to those mentors and they're helping you. And whether you're working with a one-on-one project, or whether you're working with a plethora of people, you've reached up so often for stability and support. but don't forget the people that come behind you, right? Take that ability to reach up and pay it forward and reach back down. And it can be as simple as precepting a new student or helping with a QI initiative at your place of employment, helping your manager. Whatever it may be, make sure that as you reach up, you reach back down. And life lesson number 5, I want you to proceed until apprehended. Now, I'm sure some of you have a lot of your faculty members or even some of your managers in the room, right? Gonna get me in trouble, right? But Mark Zuckerberg said, the biggest risk is not taking any risk, right? Do you know the founders, the Sigma founders, the majority of them actually were from Indiana, right? So can you imagine if they were all sitting around in the room in the 1900s and thinking, well, we just let those people over in medicine take the whole shebang on the medical and the healthcare research, right? They moved forward. They proceeded without asking any questions, right? Break the rules sometimes, because sometimes breaking the rules lead to the greatest interventions. So, foot on the gas. I leave you with, you don't have to have all of the answers. None of us do. But if you lean into this community, if you engage with intention, you'll be amazed at how far you can go. I stand here today not as someone who has all the accolades and all the answers, but as someone who simply chose to keep showing up for patients, for colleagues, and for the profession. And Sigma Theta Tau gave me the courage, the tools, and the community to do just that. So as we celebrate this milestone together, I invite each of you to ask yourselves, what will you do with this honor? Because I promise you, the real impact of being a Sigma nurse starts not with your induction, but with your intention. Thank you, and may we all continue to lead with purpose, passion, and pride. I'm really excited to call you a fellow colleague and a fellow Sigma member. Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. My name is Murphy Cross, and I'm a counselor in the Sigma Omega Chapters Board. I am the Faculty Site Director for Marian University's ABSN program in Nashville, Tennessee. Each of you will experience membership in your own way. In fact, Sigma membership is an experience that is yours to design. I hope you will make use of the many opportunities that membership has to offer. Not only do you have the opportunity to be involved locally, but there are opportunities to participate in this global organization on a regional and international level as well.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carrie Irwin. I'm an assistant professor at the Layton School of Nursing. Each biennium, Sigma installs a new president at the international level. At the 47th Biennial Convention, we proudly installed Dr. Sandra Garman-Bibb and introduced her as the 35th Sigma president. With influence from the board of directors, each president presents an organizational call to action to help guide members and chapters as we strive to fulfill our mission. The organizational call to action asks us to represent. As professional nurses and Sigma members, we have the credibility and visibility to speak and act on behalf of nursing and Sigma. We also have the opportunity to represent the vast diversity and capability of the nursing profession to shape the world as we would like to see it. We are all leaders, and we must represent our unique selves and collective change in our shared world. The call to action has 3 components: reflect, respect, and respond. Reflect means communicating a caring culture. We can and should model and reflect our commitment to care of self, care of others, and care of the environment. The second component is respect. As a global organization, we are well positioned to represent the value of respect by cultivating cultural humility. A key aspect of cultural humility is self-awareness. As a caring culture, we have the opportunity to show respect in 3 ways. We listen, we learn, and we lead in cultivating cultural humility. The final component is respond. We are indeed living in unusual times, but as Sigma members and as leaders, it's important for us to remember that even in the midst of these times, there is hope. We respond by being champions of contemporary practice with professionalism, perspective, and perseverance. As Sigma members, we represent a group of influential nurse leaders who are connected, empowered, and well-positioned to transform healthcare globally and add value to the world.
As we conclude our ceremony, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank the friends and family who are here to celebrate this special occasion with us. It is because of your love and support that these new members were able to reach this level of success, and you should take pride in the role you have played. Once again, I want to congratulate and welcome our newest Sigma members.
Congratulations on all your accomplishments. We're so excited to have you be a new member of the Omega chapter of Sigma.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sigma. We're sure you're going to do great things.
Congratulations everybody. You should be so proud of this accomplishment. I am so happy each of you have joined us at Omega chapter. Thank you for celebrating this wonderful accomplishment tonight, but don't leave yet. We have more, including the drawing for sponsorship of one inductee's membership and induction fees, and our educational event immediately following this induction ceremony. Members, please keep your eye out for emails on upcoming Omega and Sigma events and newsletters. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram. There's always something on the horizon for everyone. Coming up, we'll be having our annual business meeting, board elections, philanthropy activities, and engagement with senior students, such as our kickball event this spring, and more. There are many opportunities to be active within the chapter and the board, whether it be elected or volunteer. If you're interested, please reach out to any of the board members for more information or directions on who to speak with. I hope to see you all at one or more of our activities this year and for many years to come.